intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. We are in the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, the home field of the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Broncos will kick this deep to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Rockets offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, we've seen this quarterback build a reputation for making plays when his team really needs him.
Well, I think the best thing about he's just consistent. You know what you're going to get with this guy. Typically makes very good decisions, but every once in a while when he needs to step up and make a play, he's more than capable.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Rockets will come to the line to run the hurry up. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Rockets will have to punt this one away. Fielded at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So Boise State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, this offense has a receiver that I think we consider underrated. Doesn't get the national attention, but boy, you leave him alone and he can hurt you making plays.
I think that's a great way to sum him up. And also, you'll see him out in front of these running backs when they get out to be able to run the football and get big yards. He's the first one leading them down.
Here he goes. At the 20. Inside the all the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Boise State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Rockets looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
First down here for this offense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Toledo. He couldn't stop him there. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Broncos pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Makes a quick catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Broncos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Broncos will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the Broncos line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Past the 30. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Rockets hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get line.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Rockets. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The ball is caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The short completion of the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they get the completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Boise State. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Rockets will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. And the Rockets will have to kick this away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Heading left after the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Rockets getting set on 1st and 10.
So if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Looking deep on the scramble. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Rockets pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo, as they put 6 more on the board. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Broncos hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quick completion to the tight end. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
He's in the clear. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. Looking right. This one caught. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick catch over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. Send the back in motion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Rockets hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going and keep the...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And he takes this right inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass caught. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his man. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Broncos.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. What a catch! Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Comes up with the catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Finds his target. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. Got to say I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing. We'll send the field goal team out here now. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Rockets will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled, but first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Broncos looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Boise State. They cap the drive with 6 points. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The Rockets looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Not able to connect. Incomplete. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Rockets will line up to punt it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They'll run it from the gun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Gives it to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here comes a handoff. He breaks free. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
He keeps it. QB draw. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. So he runs fourth down. Out comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense behind the sticks, facing a second and long. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Rockets will have to kick it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team brings him down to wrap up the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a keeper. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. A new set of downs after that completion. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At the 36. Brings up 2nd down.
And he'll set up to throw. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. The Rockets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Toledo. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Handoff in a single back formation. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play moves the ball across midfield. They'll be set up with a 1st down at the 41. The Broncos will have 1st and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking for the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still a 17-point lead after that miss. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to the left side, and it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. And the Rockets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The tight end has got it. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Rockets! Still no answer for this offense.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Pounding away with the run game. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And the same runner's got it again. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.